Hello folks, welcome back in. Today we're going to unbox Bunny Boom, a brand new game by Ruse Games, and it is a whimsical game about ushering bunnies into your neighbor's yard. Whoever has the least amount of bunnies at the end of the game wins. And we're a winner just for backing it. This one did have a few troubles coming here. There was some confusion, it got lost in the mail. It's probably the first time that's ever actually happened. I feel very happy and privileged to say that. That is the first time, and hopefully the last time that happens. The tracking showed it made it all the way to Knoxville, and then for some unknown reason, it turned around and went all the way back to Georgia. So packing looks good. They did put it in a FedEx once it finally cleared the mail and everything. Big shout out to all the helpline over at Ruse Games, and I appreciate it. I was trying to think of who sent this. I can't remember now. Okay. So we got a little packet on the outside. Some little extra, something a little bit extra. It's a small box game. Kind of a smallish game. Let's see what we got here. Exclusive promo pack action cards. And we'll take a look at those in a minute. Okay, let's see. 45 minutes, 12 and up, 2 to 4 players. So no solo mode or anything. I love the artwork. I was real attracted to the artwork, and this neighborhood I live in is just full of rabbits. Like, especially this time of year, the rabbits are just everywhere. And my wife actually paints a lot of rabbits. Rabbits are one of her favorite subjects in art. And obviously a fun subject for the person who painted all these. Oh, Andrew Bosley. All right. We have an instruction book, and it is going to. We got the goal of the game. We got a little inventory sheet here. This is a pretty simple game. I've actually watched some playthroughs and stuff, but I was getting excited about this about a month ago when I knew it was on the water and all the way over here. Especially considering it'll probably be the last one I get for a while, which is fine. I think the next thing I anticipate getting is Dungeons and Lasers. I'll be getting quite a lot of that, about $600 worth of Dungeons and Lasers stuff I never play with. All right, and we got a nice quick reference on the back. I love that. It's a real simple game. It's easy to play. Or it looked like it in the playthroughs. And we have another, it looks like, is this another instruction book? Okay. Oh, it's another language. In here, we have the player boards. I've only ever seen the mat, and I was kind of sad that I didn't buy the mat. I probably should have bought it. But I didn't. Here, the player board's sort of pieced together. Looks pretty nice. Not super thick, like you usually see on player boards. But pretty nice, and they don't seem like they're warped or anything yet. Of course, it just came out of the plastic, so. Yeah. But very thin. So it should be interesting to put this all together, which I'll do that in a second here. Let's see what else we got going on in the box. We got a few more of these. We've got this to hold everything in place. We've got, I think these are the player colors. These are the yards. So you're trying to send these bunnies over to everybody else's areas. And I bet these are the areas where they collect. I think that's what's going on with that. So on the side. This is the center. This is going to have some tiles that are laid out. I think you're going to draft them. Is that right? Yeah. You're going to draft these tiles. And then they'll get laid out depending on the player count. And you'll be moving between them, and that's how you generate bunnies. So here's the center tile that starts in the middle. We have some rabbit-shaped inserts here. vacuum form inserts that hold the bunny count, and these all have 10s on them. We don't need this bag. I think we can still wear that. So we got some rabbit-shaped things with a 10 on them. Those right back in here. Ooh. Have to make them all lay down or it doesn't fit very well. Okay, there we go. Then we got another one with 5s, and they're slightly smaller. Interesting. I don't know if they're exactly half the size, if it's going by mass. Bunny meeple mass. That's a math term. Let's see. And what denomination are these? Oh, these are the singles, the ones. And how neat it is that they fit in these little bunny-shaped containers. All right. We got some big bunnies. Big booty bunny. We got a fox, which I believe is part of a different. There's a couple of different ways you can play, and some are, or for more experienced players. I think the fox was one of those things. Get the carrot. Pretty nice, nicely printed carrot there. There's a spot for it, and we got the 25 bunny. B25, B25. You know what? I bet these go right here. Maybe not. Let's see. They kind of go right there. Probably. I'll probably just shovel them in where they don't go. Let's see. Those might be for these things. Oh, I bet they are. Let's see. Pull you guys out of there. They don't quite fit right. What's in here? We got some more little wooden pieces. These are the different players you can be. See, it's a unique way to kind of do the player colors. They're colorblind friendly player colors, which is nice. And you got a little black disc here. All right. I bet. Yeah, see, they all fit perfectly in there, so that's got to be what that is. This black disc, I guess, will go right there, maybe. Okay, let's look at these things. There's a sand timer, and it's not something that you necessarily always use. This is like, so I think this is something you can use if people maybe take a long time to take their turns. What I understood, like if that's an issue, sometimes that becomes an issue. And if it does, you can break out the sand timer on them. We don't do that around here. All right, let me pull in close. We'll look at these cards. These were, I don't know if these fell out. I think they likely just fell out of this. In fact, let me just open this up. We'll go through these bunny cards. This amazing art. Andrew Bosley. That's what it looks like. There's a little paintbrush with his name on it. I assume that's what it means. They're all a lot of fun. They really are. It's fun to look at. Oh, look at all the rabbits. Oh no. It just gets worse and worse. This must be the Bunny Boom card. So one of the cards is a Bunny Boom. It just sends bunnies everywhere. Starting to see a few repeats now. Yeah. I'm not even looking down there. I'm just kind of looking at the art itself. It's starting to repeat itself, so we don't have to go all the way through it. Oh, there's some other ones I didn't see. That's interesting. Is there any other ones? Yeah, all of these are repeats. And then we got some little helper cards. This talks about the card suits, river effects, and how that works. That's this middle part here. Play effects. What's the other side? More play effects. And then another set you can hand to someone else. Okay. Always nice to have some player aids. I'm going to put those on top there. Probably would put a no-rot rubber band around that. Oh, you know, I forgot we got these special cards too. Let's look at this promo pack. It's exclusive. It's exclusive. Just for me. Bunny Boom exclusive action cards. Well, I wish I knew more about the game. I would probably be able to explain to you how these are different from the regular cards. Now, the artwork's the same. Yeah, I'll have to go back and compare these to the other ones and see what changes. Definitely more of these two. We're sort of hidden in the bottom of that deck. I didn't see them at first. I'm going to put those in here so I'll remember which ones were the promo cards. In case I need to read something else, or at least so I can compare them. Not much of an insert with this. There's definitely space for some things. We kind of left the 25 bunnies hanging here. This, if I sleeved these, let's see here. If I sleeved those, I would need both these areas. And would the other bunny fit? Or maybe if I do this, let's play with this a little bit. If I take that out. Okay. So those all fit that way. These guys can kind of come in the side here. This thing can kind of go like that. Okay, that's acceptable. So if you sleeved these, they take up about twice as much space, and that would be enough to fill in both sides of that. Oh, here's the expansion. The promo pack. How did I miss you? How did I miss you? Some more rules. And we have some little fox-shaped objects here. And it looks like another carrot. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and split these off into a little baggie. I see this stuff just going to go back on top. And here it is, all assembled and stuff. It's kind of like a big puzzle. These big puzzle pieces, put them together. It's fairly obvious where they go, but you put it all together, and it actually fits together pretty well. Goes nice and flat. That's very acceptable. If you didn't get the mat, then don't worry too much. It's pretty nice. probably still try to. I'm still gonna try to get the mass out. Really nice, charming artwork. Good icons for where things go. You can see this is a center tile, and then you'll be building out from here or from here in larger player games. There's some drafting that gets done over here in this corner. The card stack, a place for that. And little call outs for all the different points of bunnies and stuff and where they go. Really cool artwork. Bunnies everywhere. In fact, I think this is one of the cards. Yeah, it is one of the cards. That's interesting. So they've made good use of Andrew Bosley's work. Integrated it into a lot of different areas of the game. Very cool. All right. How does it pack? How does it pack, I wonder? I would make a comment about, you know, it could be fragile taking this apart and putting it together all the time and stuff, but I think a lot of games like this, they'll come out a couple of times. If your kids like usually if something is played over and over and over again, either if somebody that doesn't want to learn even more games, or their kids. Kids have this knack for just picking up a game and just playing it until it's worn thin. I think what I'm going to do is all of these that have a flat side, I'm going to put down so that at least one side will be without anything poking out, and then it doesn't matter what happens on the other two sides. They can kind of keep it in the middle. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, that seems to have worked out. Okay. And in the box it came with this foam. Oh yeah, so we'll just take that foam. I don't know if we need both of them. I'll probably just leave the one. I think the other one was down the other side. Put some foam on the other side. Oh, that works out pretty good. Yeah. We'll do that. I don't really need this other language version, so I think I'll let that go. Is that gonna stick up? Not too bad. Not too bad. Bunny Boom, unboxed for you. There'll be a playthrough coming soon. So stick around to the channel. We'll play this and try it out. Until next time, enjoy your games, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.